And y'all know how we do. It's me, the Big Herc, and you tuned in to Herc's World, man. Season 4, episode 4. Um, man, damn, that's moving right along. Um, just want to give a special shout out to everybody from last week, Kim, Ken, Bria, for coming through talking about mental health awareness in May. Like I said last week, man, if you ain't got nobody to talk to, my inbox is always open. Get you a circle of people that make you feel comfortable enough to talk about your different problems, issues, concerns, or take your ass to therapy. Because not a lot of people. It's too many. It's too many people leaving this world because of just stupid shit. And if they had somebody to talk to, it'd be easier for them. So that is my take on that. Now, this week's episode, I think it's gonna be pretty damn fun. Now I can't say I'm out here in these streets. Y'all hear me say every week, shout out to Bay. But it was brought to my attention that we need to talk dating in 2023 because I've heard there's shit, there's piss, and it's just not fun. Like everybody be like, I want to be outside, I want to be in the streets. But I be hearing these stories, and it don't sound like y'all really want to be in these streets. So this week, and this is Bria's idea, so why not bring her off mute? And she's gonna be my co-host for this series, and she can tell y'all.
It was not technically my idea. I seen the video and I sent it to you, and you just kind of wrote me into this, and I was like, okay, sure, why not?
Sounds like it was your idea because you sent the video.
I was sparking the idea, but whatever. I'm here. I'm enjoying this.
Cool. So Bria is going to be my special co-host for this Dating in 2023 series. We got such a great response from people wanting to talk about dating in 2023. I decided to make it a series. So strap up. I shouldn't say strap up. Buckle up. Okay, wait. Buckle up. Of course, you should still strap up.
I mean, that too, definitely.
And stay tuned because y'all will see why in a second. We'll be right back on more Herc's World. Welcome back to Herc's World. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, the Big Herc, and I'm joined by.
My bad, me, Bria Central.
And we're going to get straight into it, man. So the panel, come off mute, tell the people who you are and where you from.
My name is Misha. I'm from Fresno, California. Nice 43-year-old. So we'll see what we experience with this.
40 what?
43.
Man, you don't look nowhere near. Never mind. Black don't crack. Who's next?
Not at all.
I'm Marcus. I'm from Las Vegas. I'm 38. I am who I am. Vegas.
That don't sound good.
Hey, that nigga toxic. But that's my nigga though.
That don't sound good at all, Lord.
Who's next? She missed her cue. Naomi, that's you.
I figured as much. I'm Naomi. I am 38 and I am from Gary, Indiana.
And last but certainly not least.
Hey, how you guys doing? I'm Cedric, 29, born and raised in the Memphis, Tennessee.
Damn, like I didn't know. Like, so wait.
I thought I was going to be the youngest. Okay. I feel better.
Nah, I'm 29.
I do not feel better. I am the oldest. Okay, I do not feel better.
That's all good. Wisdom comes and goes, you know.
Hey, we got a age like fine wine panel today. So let's talk dating in 2023. Like I said, I'm not out here in these streets. I'm on a porch looking at y'all. Because, and when I say I'm on the porch, I mean literally on the porch. Like, babe not finna slap shit out of me. But what is dating like in 2023 in Cali? I figured it'd be better in Cali though.
I would say is it's the same, simply because in Cali you have the same access as everybody else. Most people date online now. It's social media, online dating, whatever. That's how people are meeting people for the most part. So, we have the same type of stuff in the water. Same type of stuff in the water. But I am a person who basically take the good with the bad. I'm out here that, heartbreak is a part of anything, but communication is definitely a part of dating. And if you're gonna do it, you just got to know what you out here looking for, what you're doing.
So, question: how long have you been like single or dating scene?
Ooh, oh, yeah.
And that's that's a question for everybody. Just curious.
I would say technically single, right? For a long time, 2009, right?
Mm-hmm.
I stopped dealing with my ex in 2013, so I would say that's probably when I became like single, 2013.
So roughly 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Naomi,
Marcus?
welcome. What about you?
Hi. What?
How long have you been?
You want to know about dating life? How's dating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh my gosh. Wow. To be honest with you, single. Single. It's been a minute. It's maybe, I don't know, like 7 years or something like that.
Okay.
But I think that the dating world and me, to be honest, the problem is that everybody has a different definition of dating. Back in the day, you just meet somebody and either y'all start liking each other, you don't. Y'all attracted to each other, you start, you don't. Nowadays, you have to find people's definition of what dating is, and for me that just doesn't work, which makes it difficult. I still just kind of think that somebody get to know them, and it's not like that anymore. It's just like get to know them, and then you might be talking to them for a short period of time, and only to find out that they're doing like 6 other like that, and that's how dating is now. And I'm not used to that. I'm used to, hey, one guy, one girl, y'all date. So yeah.
Okay.
So Marcus, go ahead. So Marcus, how long you been single, and what's your definition of single? Because like,
I've been single for about a year. You know what I'm saying? My definition of single is like, I can do what the fuck I want to do. Like I ain't got to answer to nobody. So if I smash Bria, if I smash Naomi, it don't matter. I ain't spoken for.
Wow.
And that is exactly how most men think.
Cool. No,
I'm not a man, but I think the same exact way. It's like,
thank you, Jimmy. I'm
which kind of goes back to like everybody's definition of what that is, because all that was new to me. I had been off the dating scene for years, not in a relationship. I was single, but I wasn't single trying to date. I was just single because my focus was on other things. So when I come back, like what y'all saying, that was new. That was so new.
Oh no, I've always been.
And this is what we got. This is we got to look at it like this. I'm not saying this. I'm just because you're about to die. You're about to die. What? You're 38. What are you doing?
How you go, bitch? You're not about
You
to
just
die
aged
tomorrow.
out.
Get in
Nigga,
there.
38. You should be fucking everything.
How did Jack
Nigga,
get in
put
Yeah,
here?
that's
your
not.
knees behind your ears type shit.
Kevin
Now,
Nigga,
see,
Samuel Jr.
that is not the same for women
nigga,
and men. That is
nigga,
not the
I'm
same.
fucking
No.
everybody. Nigga, you want this shit, nigga?
That is
Oh,
not the same.
I don't.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I can't look.
I have no words.
Oh,
I have no
it's
words.
kind of like that Oprah Winfrey thing. You want a car, you got a car. Kind of like that.
Yeah, you gotta grow. You want this
If
shit?
she wants
Come
something, she
get
got
it.
some. Okay.
You just freely handed it
Oprah
out.
Winfrey out here in these
Giving it
baby
out.
streets. I got
Shoot
you.
you.
I
Nigga,
got
I'm
you.
USDA
Okay.
choice. Nigga, I'm fucking. What are you talking about? You what? 10 o'clock tonight, nigga, I'll be there. I might be
Okay.
late. No, but I'm be there.
Now I'm not doing that.
No.
I'm just
Look at her.
Listen,
I'm
because
just
listen,
stating, and I believe
because listen, we're gonna reflect on this shit when you die, and when you go to heaven, you be like, damn, I should have fucked that nigga. Now
I'm not saying I
what?
deprive myself
No,
of
but,
anything that I want.
Now you
However,
think
But you're gonna
about
be
this
thinking
shit,
about
you
it
gonna
when
go
you
to
die,
heaven.
though.
you can't take it
Well,
with you.
You can't
so
fuck everything.
Oh Lord.
Oh, okay.
You better
Okay. And
have
then
a
after
standing
you,
appointment with
after
your
you,
doctor.
after you,
I hope so.
Me and my doctor, I fucked her.
You lying?
Okay.
You lying?
Nigga,
Bro, I
please.
call cap.
Nigga, I could go in my closet right now. I bring out IVs and everything. Hey, bitch, come hook me up.
now my guy had to get put on fluids after the session.
And fluids,
Right?
nigga.
Well, Cedric never answered the question.
Yeah, Cedric. I'm like,
he kind of didn't.
Yeah.
He kind of didn't.
Hey, it's he should have went last with all that.
oh
Right.
Lord.
I wasn't expecting that. Go ahead.
I don't even know
All
how you
right.
going. I guess you could try to answer the question now.
So
Oh, shit.
my idea and or definition of dating would be coming to a mutual agreement that you guys are gonna be exclusive. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna kick it, enjoy each other's time, schedule link ups, once you move to the next step, you smashing with each other, and then you're gonna eventually start working towards a courtship. So in a nutshell, dating is just coming to a mutual agreement that you guys are gonna try to work towards courtship and or marriage. So
And how long
So-
you been single?
Mm.
I'll be 3 years this year.
Okay,
Go ahead,
so
Bria.
in your definition of dating, are you dating multiple people or are you dating just one person? Because you're saying coming to a mutual agreement, which is sounding like you're doing it with just one person.
Right. So casually dating, I consider this differently. That's really getting out of mingling. It's not. It's like a subsidiary term of dating. You just getting out there and mingling. You meeting new people. You trying to see who's a vibe. You trying to see, you know what I'm saying, who temporary. Who just looking for a good time, not a long time. You out there mingling. Then you gonna come across that woman. You gonna be like, damn, yeah. Let me just focus on this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna focus in on this one right here. We gonna come to an agreement. I'm actually be my girl, and we gonna go from there.
Oh,
Okay. So for you, when you're dating somebody, that is commitment for you.
Basically, yeah. So
Okay.
I came out of a 9-year relationship, all the way through high school up to now, and so that's what I consider it now. After 3 years of mingling, I ain't gonna lie, I'm having fun with it. It's straight. That don't mean a nigga don't come across some days where he don't want to have to go through his phone and see if he can get somebody to cuddle with for the night type shit. But other than that, I'm enjoying finding new things about myself, enjoying my own company, kind of finding my own, my own circle, uh, without having to kind of describe myself through another person.
And these days, these women just they want you to have so much when they ain't even got shit. Oh, he got to have this. He got to have that. He got
Now, I've come across that.
Bitch, you
I've
don't
come
even
across
got.
that.
You don't even have $5,000.
Y'all really believe that?
I've experienced it firsthand.
Look,
I had to
Misha,
check.
I
I had
need
a
your
chick that used
glass
to
right
hit me
now.
up just to get something to eat and shit. Like, damn, why every time you hit me up, you want to go find something to eat and shit? And so, this is the thing I do. You know, if I say if I hit you up 3 days straight, that fourth day if you don't hit me up, or that fifth day you don't hit me up, I ain't gonna hit you up no more. Because that means you obviously didn't have a genuine interest in getting to know me. You know what I'm saying? You had some ulterior motive. Or shit, I was just a placeholder until, you know what I'm saying, you ran across somebody, you know, that's more your vibe, more your style.
So let me and I like that idea. So let me pose this question to y'all. Marcus, you don't answer this one because you ain't been. And I'm gonna tell you why in a second. It's not throwing shade. Um, with y'all taking these long breaks in dating, like in being in like a committed relationship, why do y'all feel like y'all taking such a long time to kind of get back out there and be like, you know, I want to give myself to somebody, or is it like, is it like a fear of like commitment, or is it like, what, it's kind of fun being, not having to answer to nobody. I like being in these streets, or I like being able to come and go as I please. So how do y'all feel about it?
You want me to go first? Or...
Whoever wants to go.
Well, I guess me being single 10 years, myself at first, coming into being single, I didn't think about it. I was in relationship from high school till I was 31. And at 31
You been
was the,
single 10 years?
yeah.
Shut up. Go
God
back on
damn.
mute.
So,
Get your
at
ass back on
31
mute.
is when I became single. And then I was dating, mingling, you having fun, you doing what you do. At 33, I just was like, I'm bored of this. I end up going celibate for 3 years almost. And then at like 36, I pop back out, chilling, but I like the mingling part of it. I have no fear of commitment, no fear of anything, but I'm a Scorpio, right? So I have to be able to pick and choose and make sure I've tried all the flavors I want to try before I just put one in freezer at the end of the day. So my singledom is just basically just enjoying myself and getting to know myself. I didn't even really start deep diving into myself and who I was, what I like until I was 40. So,
Okay.
you know,
Hey,
I,
everybody popcorn don't pop at the same time, you know.
right.
It ain't no rush, you know, when you're dealing with your own personal
10
journey.
years. God
Yeah, you
damn.
have to find yourself because when you're in relationship for that, and I've only been in 3 relationships, but each time you find yourself as the person that they want if you don't know who you are,
Yeah, you right.
right?
You
You
right.
just
You
gonna
you
end
kind
up
of
ship
Mm,
shaping into,
that's
yeah, I
tough.
like to do this. Yeah, I like to do that. Oh, well, we could go do this, and you don't even really know what your own. You just like doing it with
you ain't
that
got no voice
person.
in the relationship. You just,
Yeah,
you
you
know,
don't know that you don't even like these things. You just like being around that man or that woman, whatever it is. It's not that this is really something that's a part of me. I know who I am at the core, but I don't know what all these different extensions are and what seeds
yeah.
I've brought. You
And
know
it's
what I
re-
mean?
it's really about your partner accepting your own person that you worked on. You
Right.
know, it's not about clashing with that person's ideas. It's about this accepting them and agreeing to disagree because you're not
Right.
gonna
And
always agree.
right,
And
you need needing to
acknowledging, yeah,
intermingle them.
just
You know?
exactly. You acknowledging a person's faults or the journey that they went through to get here. You accepting their past, and you know you working towards building a good future. So
Right, right.
It's funny because like for me, this is I think I'm in that phase right now. So I'm 31. Technically recently like single as of like 4 weeks ago. So freshly out here in the dating scene.
Don't slide her, slide, don't
No,
slide in
don't
her
stop. Don't
DMs.
stop it this week. Don't do it. Don't do it.
You know what? Fuck it. Slide in her DMs. I don't care. You gonna whoop my ass.
So this is kind of like this whole journey of, I guess, trying to find me and figure out who I am again, because kind of got lost. But it's like, man, I don't even know if I want to be in the streets. Like, not for real. Like, not right now, anyway. What is this look on your face?
Right, Marcus.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, though.
Mhm.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to figure out your lane, what you like, what your journey is. A lot of us, especially
talk
women,
about all
we
this
don't
stuff
go
about
through.
finding yourself. Don't know who y'all about to die.
It's not even about to die, but if I do die, I want to know what I left. You know what I mean? What legacy came behind
you
me?
42. She 31. Like what you?
I'm 43.
Huh? You about to die.
I mean,
Oh
however
my
you want to
God.
look at it, my transition is perfectly fine. I know it's gonna happen.
I think she's far from dying.
She got plenty more years going.
She seems
She
to
But
be
really
if
has
I
to
died,
go.
if I died
Yeah.
tomorrow,
I see what he's saying is you don't want to lead out here with regrets.
yeah, I didn't put myself on a shelf and lock me away. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
out here.
There
I
you go.
date. I do what I do, but I'm not
So,
locked away. Like
Let me ask you a question though.
There you go.
Let me
that's
ask you a
not what
question
it's
though.
about.
There you go.
Are you in the process where if you meet somebody you want to work towards a marriage, or are you still in the mingling stage?
My thing
That's
is, are you going to take out what you've been through on the next person? Because that's fucked up. Because a lot of women do that shit.
I mean,
I
that's a
think
whole
those
lot.
are
That's true.
completely
Well-
different things. Completely different things. I think those are completely different
Who
things.
said
I
that?
think that it's just a Naomi.
No, stop that. No, don't do that. Come on, man. Stop doing shit to these other niggas that ain't got nothing to do with that.
I really should have gave y'all a disclaimer that Marcus
I wish
is.
they stopped doing it too. I wish they stopped doing it too. I'm not one of them.
We're gonna give you two thumbs up on that.
But but in the same breath, I mean, I could turn around and I could just easily say, well, just because one woman treated you like this, don't put a guard up for the next one.
Mm-hmm.
right.
But I didn't, because that might not be you.
But shit, it happens. You know, it happens. You know, nobody wants to be led on, misled.
It does happen.
You,
It does happen.
You know,
That's
especially if
super
you've done it
fast,
to others, and
I don't.
you know, you don't want it done upon you either. You know, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Right. Well, I think sometimes what happens is after you come out of a relationship, I don't know what everybody else do. I know for me personally, when I come out of a relationship, it's time for me to self-reflect. And upon self-reflecting, there may be things that I need to change before I get into something else. And if that means that I'm taking it out on him, okay, so for example, maybe I crossed the line with this one in a sexual way that I really wasn't ready to do, but I did it anyway. That the next guy, it just means let me reevaluate why I did that. It is a part of me that felt pressured. So what part of Naomi was not strong enough to say, hey, I wasn't ready for this. So when the next man comes along, if I have now built that part of me up, that, hey, this is the line and I don't want to do this, I'm not ready for this, that's not making the next man pay. I done got myself a boundary. I have gotten strong enough that I've not gotten myself a boundary. So when the next man come along, should this situation occur again, well, now I'm strong enough to say, this is the line, I draw this line and I don't want to do that. I'm not comfortable with that yet. So that's all the time. It isn't about making somebody else pay for what the previous person did. Sometimes you have to evaluate why you allowed certain things, and based off of that evaluation, what can I do so that I won't be in that predicament again? Sometimes that's just it. It's nothing more, nothing less.
I like the way you put that. Go ahead, Marcus.
But if you sit up here and you hold shit back because of past shit, that's done got rid of somebody else. Somebody else done left because maybe if I would have did this how I used to be, maybe that person would have stuck around. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, that's true. However, at the point,
hey, we
that's
ain't got
true.
time. We ain't
But
got
at the
well, hey, I fucked up.
at the point that I have to sacrifice how something makes me feel just so he won't leave, Saint you. Because I'm not gonna do that. I'm the one, should this not work out, I'm the one that has to deal with me and all these feelings, all these regretful feelings that I have by crossing lines that I wasn't ready to cross, to be
Hey,
honest.
but soon as he crossed that line that you don't like, you gonna be out too.
That's a possibility, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
Because what that has just showed me, is that I'm probably not the person for him, and he's probably not the person for me. So if anything, it makes the process of elimination even easier. It's always another man that'll do something else, just like it's always
another woman. So you're not writing the end either, right?
What do you mean?
If you gonna hold
it's not a right or wrong. It comes down to,
it's always a right or wrong.
It's not right and wrong.
Always a right or wrong.
It's not. No, it's not. It's about. Let me tell you something.
It's about what fucking makes you happy.
No, it's not.
Experience.
It's
at
about
the end
what
of
works.
The day.
I kind of agree with the experience.
It's about what works. It's about what works. And if this doesn't work, it doesn't work, and that's okay. Because it just means it gives him a chance to go find somebody that will work with, and it gives me a chance to find someone who it'll work with. That's it.
If you don't mind me asking you a question, Naomi, when you find, so your example you gave, with your past dating experience, where you gave it up too early before you were ready, but you gonna make the next man wait just a tad bit longer because you've reconstructed, yourself to be a better person that you want to be.
Not necessarily that. If I evaluate, listen, if I want to give him something, I just want to give him something, I'm gonna give him something. But what I won't do.
Well, what I was getting at with that was, if you've waited, we're gonna say, just for the sake of time, a year before you give it to the next man, but with the last man you only waited 6 months. What if you can't make it to that year? If you meet a guy, are you gonna give it to him within a month because of the urges that you've built up over that year?
For me, that's a bit different because I'm someone who I feel as though I've mastered urges. So mine goes way past that. Like the way I'm built up, you got to be way more than an urge for me to just go there. But
Gotcha.
but for me, it's not necessarily a time. The one thing I do try to do is get with people who beliefs and their thought processes kind of and values kind of align the same with mine, and that eliminates some of that right there. That eliminates a lot of it.
Okay.
Very well said.
Look
So
at
we're gonna go to
Marcus,
break.
you just tingling over there wanting to say something.
We gonna go to break. We're gonna go to break and let him take another sip of Casamigos. You listen to Herc World. We'll be right back.
Right.
Welcome back to Herc World. I'm none other than your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, the Big Herc. And if she says I'm not, that harlot is a liar. We're talking dating in 2023. I am joined by Bria, Centrell this series. We're also joined by Misha, Cedric, Naomi, and Marcus. And we're just talking dating in 2023. I'm kind of just I'm here. Like I'm dating, but I ain't like dating like y'all dating because I like
You're
living.
kind
I like
of you
married.
Stage. You like,
nigga, I'm not married.
You damn married.
I'm look. So no, but okay. So I like the fact that you said that though. So I am in a committed relationship, but I hear people all the time say, you're single until you're married. So I never. So I was
You
like,
go,
well,
you
that don't
go,
make.
you go by that. You want to?
And that's why I was like, that
Am I-
shit don't
Bree,
make sense
am I
to
right,
me.
Bree?
I wouldn't do that. No.
Thank you.
You are in a relationship. Once
You
you and this
did. Right.
person have decided that hey, we're gonna do this exclusively.
Yeah, come to a mutual agreement.
Right. So we come to that mutual agreement where, hey, like, you can't talk, I can't talk to nobody else. You can't talk to nobody else. I can look at other people, but I'm not gonna pursue nothing. Like, I'm a look because I'm a nigga and niggas look all the time. But I'm not finna just be like, hey, when it
comes to that whole looking thing, you're gonna be attracted to your partner, and your partner's gonna be attracted to you. That doesn't mean there's not other attractive people in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely agree.
Like, women gonna turn their heads and they gonna look up and down too, especially when you're not with them. Just like we gonna do the same thing with them. Or shit, we may try to put in, a quick glance. You know what I'm saying? Find a reason to turn around. Look at that ass a little bit. See what that wagon working with. But shit, women gonna look at a dude up and down, especially if he a real muscular dude and that's what they're attracted to. I mean, it just happens. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he got on some gray sweatpants, But hey,
man, what?
In my opinion, and this is my opinion, it's nothing wrong with looking. Look, it's fine. Like, just as long as you're not pursuing that look, go ahead and look. Cause I'm gonna look. Matter of fact, let's look together at this female. And let's both be like,
I want to see.
Hold on.
But
what if she says, let's look, and it's a male? Like, why don't we both look at him? Is that okay?
No.
What it is if you gonna make it?
He trying to set himself up.
The thing is, a man knows what you attracted to, right? And a woman knows what her man is attracted to. So we see that person coming way before you even see it. So a man gonna look. He looked before you looked because he know you gonna look.
Mm-hmm. And they head looking straight forward.
So we, in my past relationship, it just was like, look at this. It wasn't like a big old just disrespect.
I'm gonna tell you, the best one to do be like, hey baby, you think she got a BBL? You're like, who?
Right, like you think, like
you
think that's real?
Yeah, that'll get you messed up with me because you don't have to bring it that obvious. Let me say that, like, that is just.
Let you say it. Shit, what if you ain't paying attention like I am?
What if you paying attention?
Trust me
might be
when
on the
I
other
say,
side or something.
I know my man. If I know my man, if he butt, boobs, whatever, I'ma see that in this lady, right? And I'll be like, oh, that is just too big. Cause I got a nice one myself. So I'm just saying, if I notice hers, it's gonna be like, I seen it. Did you see that? I'm gonna make sure you seen it because I seen it. It was humongous.
See, that we would get along because like we gonna look together. Like now.
I want you to look at that.
I don't know. I just think when it comes down to men, y'all don't do that the same. Like, I think about one of my exes, and I saw this guy, and he had one of the most beautiful beards that I've ever seen in my life. And when I saw him, I on accident,
accident, huh?
Beard.
That wasn't no accident.
A beard on accident.
And it was beautiful though. So then I was like, he has a beautiful beard. I will never forget. And the guy,
he looked over with his goatee. He had the tickle. He was like,
So the dude I was with, he was trying to grow hairs in, and it was a struggle beard.
Oh, man, he had he was Mr. Patches.
A little bit. And so then, I'm like, he caught me looking at it and I already said something. So I'm like, he's just got a beautiful beard. And he was so upset. Very upset.
Of course. Yeah, that's equivalent to saying, shit, he got a big bulge and you barely poke it.
but I didn't.
That's how hard it's gonna sting.
Why
That's
you-
how hard
I
it's
didn't
gonna
say
sting,
that.
though.
No,
You
Right.
but I
emasculated
didn't
that
say
man.
that.
It's a
I
beard.
didn't say
Right.
I just
But-
said
like, bro, you just cheated on me. You like his beard.
That is a beard. That is not. It's a
Bruh,
beard.
no.
Wait,
So
no.
That doesn't go hand in hand at
No,
all.
as a-
That's like
as a
fully
dude-
escalated that.
It's gonna
As a
hurt
dude-
10 times worse.
Beard. All I
Look,
said was he had a
Right.
beautiful beard, and it was the same way when he saw this girl, with a huge behind, and he like, dang.
that's a nice ass.
Oh no,
Now
he
look.
got slapped across the face. But
So
I'm
you-
like,
the double standard, that shit got to stop.
but
I
what I'm
agree.
saying is, what I'm saying is, he was like, dang, I didn't react. She did in fact have a big butt. But he was all mad at me just because I said dude had a nice beard. So it was
That's
like
the same. That's the same B
That's
word.
the same.
That's the same
thing.
B
What it
word.
was you said he had a beautiful beard.
Right. You use
But
two
you
B's.
used
You use
Right.
two B's.
You know what the hell you
I'm
was doing,
sorry,
Naomi.
either.
When you said,
He
"Ooh, he had a
He
beautiful
did.
beard,"
He
that's like an
did.
admiration there that you don't got
It
from
was.
my
Put some
beard.
emphasis
Right.
on it.
Right.
Sis, it was. It was.
Right. She gonna come
I
in
know
and
how you
say,
said
"Yeah,
it.
baby, I got
Right.
the new hair follicle roller we can try on you." I'm like, "Nah, get out of here."
He's like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna
You want
ask
me to
him
be
what
like
using
him?
that beard for you, babe. Hold on.
But I
Like,
mean,
you
but
told
turns
that
out I knew the guy.
Motherfucker sleep and she
I
over there
just hadn't seen him in a long time.
pacing this goddamn beard.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
See, when you
I
said
did
that
know
man
him. I
had a
just hadn't
beautiful
seen him in a
beard,
long time. Beautiful. Was.
You still think about that motherfucker, don't you?
Me,
Mhm.
I mean, we friends now. You know what I mean?
Whoop,
We
whoop,
friends now.
whoop. She done hooked back over the beautiful beard.
See, when you said he had a beautiful beard, you made two vital mistakes. You said beautiful,
You fucked up.
Oh hell, shoot.
then so you said he had a beautiful beard. You know that man been struggling trying to grow facial hair, and
That man killed
he's
himself.
sensitive about his shit. You might as well told that man you had sex with that man with that beard, because in his mind,
You did.
y'all done
You
fucked.
Well,
did.
you know, but no, because and again, it comes down to person. That's kind of just how I talk, though. Like if I use adjectives a lot to describe things. I feel it and I say it how I feel it. So I didn't mean it in a negative way. That's just kind of how I talk.
Absolutely. And there's
It's
nothing
like
wrong.
real talk.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with knowing how to articulate how you feel, because that's one of the things that a lot of men struggle with, a lot of women struggle with. Just learning how to use words to clearly articulate the moment. So that's, if anything, that's a diamond in the rough skill. That's a rank S skill.
You just have to be
work
ready for how somebody interpret what you say. That's all.
exactly.
That is absolutely true. And in that situation, that taught me how sensitive he really was about trying to grow his beard in.
Beard.
I mean, I didn't know it to that moment.
You
though.
destroyed him.
If you tell me,
Especially
if
because
you-
now them big old luscious beards is in. I'm still a goatee person. I don't like.
Ooh, she like the tickler, y'all. She like the tickler.
I'm not a
Hey.
beard. I don't like it. It's not for
Said
me.
she
If
laying
he
next
just
to the
a little
motherfucker. She looking at him.
Really?
Now I wonder what I got to do to get his beard like that.
She on there looking up the
You're
just
not
for
making
men's
this any
beard,
better,
bro.
Marcus. You're not making this any better.
So let's switch gears a little bit. For the single folks, are y'all out here use and when I say this, I titled the name of the episode ASL. If you don't know what that means, you probably too young for this episode.
Hey, I'm
But-
the oldest and I don't.
I don't either.
I'm
I'm
with
like
sis,
American Sign
and
Language.
I don't. ASL.
So
I
wait,
mean,
y'all.
a little bit. That's what I was gonna go. American Sign Language. I don't
Yeah,
No. Okay.
American
Just
Sign Language.
Say
is
which.
what I-
Just say what. Just say.
Oh wait, I get it. Age, sex, location.
Thank you. Okay, I'm like, come on, y'all.
Oh,
Ah,
Okay,
wow,
I
you
got
done
you,
took
I
it all the
got
way
you.
back to what was that?
Yeah.
MySpace or something?
wow.
So y'all. So
Never
I
heard
was,
of.
I was big
Mike,
on.
me, Nate, see.
I was big on MySpace, Black Planet, all that stuff. And one of the first things you would ask somebody when you first met them,
Yeah.
what's your ASL? Age, sex, location. So, are y'all out here on these dating apps?
I never heard that before.
Because you're
Neither.
Yeah.
I never had to do that either. So I don't know.
Don't know nothing about it.
Not
Man.
nothing if you on your own.
Look, Marvin,
babe.
Marvin, it's a reason why your folks got on your ass at the grown folks table. You was learning too much early.
I love it.
You supposed to stage your ass at the kids' table. You over there where they playing dominoes and spades, learning all the bad shit.
Age, sex, location, nephew.
They told me to come down, so I sat my ass down. So, how do y'all feel about these dating apps?
About these what?
I don't.
Dating apps?
Dating apps are stupid. They're
Yeah,
stupid.
I don't really participate. I tried. I really do try, but I like black men, and the ones that I get on, they always send me a bunch of white dudes and Mexicans. And then the black dudes, they be like 12.
I tried one app.
It seemed like to me, it seemed like you don't pull up on one of them 12-year-olds before.
I mean, he was 28. He wasn't 12.
Ooh.
She said, "Hey, I'm gonna get that young man." She gave that young man a little ride.
If you talking
Like
with
less
some sense, you talking with some sense. I don't care. You not 18. If I could take you to a bar, you can have a drink. You 21. You talking with some sense. I'm gonna see what your sense talk like. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm not just because I'm 43. I ain't. I've dated 53.
That motherfucker eat hard. They gonna give me my money back.
Sense is just sense, no matter where it's at.
That's true. Because
Don't
girls,
be
some
because
old
he
fools
older
out
that
here.
he got sense. Because
That part.
they don't.
It's old fools out here.
Let me throw my disclaimer out there. If you are between the ages of 36 and 52, please slide in her DM.
Everybody in here. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Says he put men in your DM.
That would not. Marcus, that wasn't for you.
Yeah, yours.
That wasn't for you.
Yours.
Marcus, that wasn't for you.
That's for you.
So,
I didn't know.
fellas, when you see this and you hear this and you hear this great conversation and you hear this amazing voice and you be like, "Damn, Herc, who was that?" That's Misha. If you are between the ages of, we'll make it a little bit better. If you are between the ages of 28 and 52, slide that DM, see what she's talking about.
You just did me a whole
and the thing about ladies, Tamisha, Centrell, Naomi, like these. Talk to me about this shit. Hold on. Let me take a breath.
I'm almost don't even want him to say it. And I don't know.
It's like he's scared.
He talks to them. He about to say something about the chain.
But
put the Casamigos down. The more Casamigos.
You about to say something about the chain.
Hey, but I'm saying like these motherfuckers, like not y'all, but now I'm just want y'all to speak on it. These motherfuckers that be on Facebook and Instagram, like, hey, boo, boo, they slide in your DMs. Hey, I sent you a picture. Hey, can you give me $40? Bitch, is that all you want?
What? $40? Wait a minute. You said they in your DMs.
In your DMs, like the girls, like they be friends on your Facebook, friends on your Instagram, and you like a picture, and they know they come like, hey, can you give me $40? Like for what?
I don't know why that's the thing.
I've never heard of that ever in my life, not unless that's the way, because the way to keep a man out your face is to ask him for some money. If he don't want to give you the money, he gonna get out.
And I be out, Misha. No.
Wait a minute. So are the women sliding in your DM asking for money?
Yeah, or are you in theirs?
This girl sent me pictures, like ass pictures, pussy pictures. I'm like, what? Okay. What do you want? You want $40?
Maybe she's a worker. $40.
I mean, it seems like to me she was advertising.
Hey, she said my OnlyFans page got suspended or whatever. I'm waiting to get my other page.
Oh,
yeah, she's a
trying to get some money out you.
You will be surprised how many strangers give them money though.
But now
It's
that's
facts.
You'll be surprised how
Facts.
many men actually do that, and this is why a lot of women
Right.
making it's easy money for them.
like, you know how many niggas I know that know you?
It don't
Let me
matter.
tell
Don't
you,
mean that
It
man
don't
ain't sending her
matter.
it
$40.
does not. And to be
And you
honest
ask
with
for
you, that's
$40?
kind of, but that's kind of an issue
She sent
with
you a
men
picture,
and
so
women
that's a
alike.
charge. She didn't ask you. She charging you for the
And
picture.
she has charged.
Shut
She
up
has
to
been
me.
she has been uncharged because I got those
That's
pictures.
that's the
and I ain't did
interpretation
shit
that
with
I'm getting from the story.
Right.
Is
Kind of
that
like, I
she
made you
sent you
these
the
flyers,
picture?
now pay me.
Yeah, and she
Nah.
Guess
charged
what?
What
That
is
$40
this?
has not been
Snapchat
sent.
Premium? Get out of here.
Yeah, get your ass out of here.
I mean, but to be honest
That is a
with
very
you,
unique situation, sir. I
I've
can't
heard
speak to
girls
that. I
do
don't
that.
know nothing about it.
Right, I'm just trying to
I've-
get my woman perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the real question is, did you send her the $40?
Hell no, I got the fuck out of here. Nigga, I saved
Had
them
to
pictures though.
ask.
He said pictures though, so you owe her $40.
You kind of owe her that money now.
You
I
owe
don't
her
owe her
$40.
shit.
A little bit.
So shit.
Listen, it's kind of one of those things. What's them apps called? Like, you know how you ordering something, you ain't got to pay nothing up front, like a QVC or something. You ain't got to pay anything
This
up
ain't one
front.
of them apps.
She gave you the picture.
This ain't one of them apps.
Give her the money.
This ain't one of them apps.
Oh,
I got all
She
that.
gave you the product up front.
And you
Now
got
you got to pay for it.
I
After
I
pay.
was
Yeah.
But see, it's
hope
like
you
that all
not
the
listening
time.
to this because she gonna
On
build
any
you on the
dating
thing.
app that you get on, I don't care if it's Christian
They
Mingle or
always
Farmers
want
Meat.
something.
They do that every single
Yeah.
one of them.
You
They
get
always-
an invoice.
Hey, where y'all finding these people to do stupid shit like
in
that?
this
I'm sorry.
motherfucking city.
I discussed.
Robots. So I feel like those are robots. Like I don't feel like those are real accounts.
Ain't no robots, nigga. I seen the picture.
No, but I do. No, to be honest with you, I do think that they're like, because a Russian girl will pop up and send me a DM. You want to see naughty pictures? And I'm like,
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, those are all robots. I literally get one almost every other day, and it just is very annoying, especially on
really?
Snapchat.
Mine ain't that often.
No, mine is very often.
I get a lot of
find that Bria out
wanna
there like
be-
that.
like
definitely
you
not.
see in your DMs, like
Definitely
you
not.
want to be my
Bria out
sugar
there like
baby.
But you
Like-
know, on the flip side, it is men who will slide in your DM and they like, hey, I want some pictures of you and I'll send you some money. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm finna pull these same ones off of one of my profiles and send them to you. Now run that money. And they do it. Like legit.
Yeah, I don't even
It ain't
play.
gotta
Soon
be
as they
nothing
ask me,
nasty. Just
Naomi.
honey.
Naomi.
Wait, you've done that before?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Have you done that
Shut up.
before?
Marcus, shut up.
How much money do you get?
Shut up.
Because I
Shut up.
never respond.
Easiest couple $100 I ever made.
I knew it. Thank you.
See, I
I
never
ain't even
respond
say
to
that.
those, and now I think
I
I'm
ain't gotta
nice.
say nothing, Herc. I ain't gotta
No,
say that.
seriously.
You got
I mean,
Bria considered doing them feet fetish
Hold on.
pictures.
I
Oh,
could
I was gonna do
literally.
those anyway. Next
No,
picture,
I could
go ahead
literally
and do
like,
them.
and they be the same pictures that I've had as a profile picture, and I will send it to them, and they send me more, and it just got out of hand because I'm like, all right, I'm tired now.
This got feet out there. This got feet out there.
No, but no, this guy, and then this guy was like, you know, if you poop, like he just wanted.
What?
It is weird individuals out here, so that's why, it is weird individuals out here.
I have
weird.
come across a person. that I met doing work, and they said they were an OnlyFans person, and somebody offered to pay them $500 to record them using the bathroom and just saying their name.
Like, and
How
these
much?
are not
$500.
Yeah,
Nigga,
well,
fucking
this is not a
load that
lie.
motherfucker
Like,
up.
no, like where I work, like
That's
this
nasty.
guy, I ran up on a guy, and the guy literally, he just wanted some poop in a bag, and he would pay me for it.
You had
in a bag,
That's
and he would pay me
nasty.
for it. I didn't do
Hold
it.
on.
Now I didn't do it.
Okay, next
I'm
subject. Go away.
Wow.
Wow.
So you have to think about it. But this is part of the. Think about this. You meet somebody and they seem cool, only to find out that this is one of their fetishes on the side that you don't even know about. The dating world.
You could never shoot again in your house. He taking all that. He put it all in the bag.
That's nasty.
I didn't do it. But I'm just saying, like, to know
Hey,
that legit
let me see
people
the
are
let me
out
see the
here and they're
receipts.
that close.
Let me see the
You
receipts.
legit make money off
You
anything.
gotta
me
come
see
to work
cash
for me for
app.
that one. You gotta come to work for that one.
So let's
This is a guy met in
just
person.
say this. When they say there's literally
You okay,
shit and piss in a dating pool, they mean it for real.
Legit.
You niggas are nasty. But let's. Oh shit! I don't know how we gonna. Okay.
Like, where'd you go? You went down the wrong rabbit hole there.
I did. I don't know. I don't know why I opened that door.
Finished my whole glass on that shit.
Damn.
Listen,
Okay.
Hey,
pass me
you
that
knocking
glass
that
when you
motherfucker.
done.
Hey, Misha, you knocking that wine the fuck off.
It's really good though. You should, you know, if you ever, I don't know if you see it. Can you see it?
What is it?
Savelli?
Yeah, look it up online. I'm a member
I gotta
of
pay
the winery
Hey,
in where I live.
Savella, we just gave you free advertisement. Herc World needs that sponsorship.
Oh,
No, you're fine. Like we trying to get
I
sponsors anyway.
set you up, Misha. I set you up. So good.
No, we appreciate all donations, all sponsorships. So if you want to sponsor or donate to Herc World, please do. We don't, as long as it's within reason, and we got to do no crazy shit like shit in a bag. Crazy motherfucker. Anyway,
I hope not.
Next, you want some other shit?
hey,
just folded my arms. It just made me mad.
Right.
Let's go here. So everybody, I sent everybody the video that kind of sparked this series. It was a guy. He gave 10 dating tips on how to secure a second date. The video is about 2 minutes long. Let me see if I can play some of it. I probably won't play all of it, but we're gonna go through and kind of just pick and choose some of the things we kind of want to highlight. So here we go.
Date tips guarantee that you get a second date. Plan the date. So make the reservation. Send her 2 or 3 options to choose from. To ask a young lady out on a date and then say, hey, what you want to do or where you want to go. It ultimately shows that you're a man that can't leave. I like to do something fun and active before we even get to dinner. It's just a great icebreaker for us to just be around each other without it being like intimate. Golfing, bowling, a wine taste, escape room. Number 3, want to confirm the day off with a simple good morning text. Hey, can't wait to see you later. I'm always offering to send her a car to pick her up first day. Whether she accepts or declines is up to her comfortability. Always want to give a nice compliment. You smell amazing. You look amazing. It's the toes for me. It's the hair for me. Something. This is where I feel like a lot of you guys lose that. Learn to have good conversation by asking great questions. What are 3 absolute deal breakers for you? What's something you could have done better in your previous relationship? Now towards the
All right, we'll stop right there. My question to y'all, and this is gonna be off the wall because I like being off the wall. What's the craziest thing you've either asked or been asked on a first date? Mine was when I was out in these streets. I'm goofy. I asked a girl what, and I got this from my brother. He was just trying to be, and it was being stupid, but it kind of worked. What brand of Doritos do your feet smell like?
What?
What brand of Doritos do your feet
This a
smell
new
like?
fetish?
No. So
That's
think
what you.
about it
That's
like
what
this.
you asked.
Right. So if you like, so in my thinking behind it was, if you tell me your feet, now everybody knows I hate feet. If you tell me your feet smell like Cool Ranch or spicy nacho, one, you can get my type of crazy sense of humor. But if you get mad, we're not gonna work. It's literally a joke just to see if you can match my humor. And that's why I would do it. So I would ask, like, hey, literally, I asked my girl, what brand of Doritos do your feet smell like? And she looked at me sideways for a second. She's like, Cool Ranch. And I was like, oh, you nasty, but I get it. And we kind of and that was just part of it. It sparked another conversation.
All right, keep that story to yourself. Don't ever say shit.
Hey, but who's
Cool
single?
Ranch,
Who
huh?
not?
Cool,
Yeah.
cool ranch. Cool ranch.
Cool
Excuse me.
Ranch.
I haven't been asked anything crazy. Honestly, it's typically the
Yeah, but I don't think me either.
it's
I mean,
typically
okay,
the straightforward questions.
so I didn't even get a chance to make it to the first date. So
What?
I attempted to try to date outside of my race. It was a man that approached me, and I was like, okay, cool. You know what? I'm not really wanting to give out my number right now, but I gave my number out. And immediately he texted me, was like, hey, I'm off on the next 2 days, want to take you out. Okay, cool. I'm like, Saturday can't do it, family day, maybe possibly on Sunday. Sunday came around. I think I had something to do. It is what it is. But
Who goes
he
out on a Sunday?
huh?
Who goes out on a Sunday?
I mean, people like to brunch. I mean, it's a brunchy thing. So, but he continued to like text me good morning and good night for the next week, and we really had like literally had no real conversation. The next thing you know, before we can even actually try to arrange a date, you know, he he tells me though that he's very lonely, and he has needs, and pretty much just offers me money to sleep with me. And I was like, oh. And again, this is why I don't want to date outside my race, because y'all just look at us as fetishes.
Oh, pick me. Pick me. I got a question.
Oh, tag.
How much?
You know what? I
I didn't even
say
get
that
that
too.
far.
How much
You
was
know
it?
what?
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
even get that far in the conversation. I didn't.
Oh, okay. I was just curious because, like, you know,
I
for the
was
right
too.
price, you know.
No.
Wait. So that's a thing. Like Naomi, somebody offered you some cash to.
To screw them? No.
Yeah. Oh.
No, I'm about to say, 'cause you sounded like you was agreeing. I'm like, nah, I'm
No,
not.
I was curious because if he asked, he basically giving you the whole spiel on how he got needs. I would at least have thrown a number out there if I was him. Like, you know, I give you $2,000, let me do anything I want to do, like something. I was expecting that part, and then never.
Right.
He didn't even know, because I cut it off. I'm like, you know what? Just don't approach no other black woman with this. Like I told him I was just done. I left. He tried to call and explain. I'm like, no, I don't.
But black dudes do that too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Hey man, we
I mean,
ain't gonna just talk about black dudes like that.
Man, they do that too. I've been
Well, how about
pay my
men
rent,
do
motherfucker.
that?
Fuck out of here.
Some men just do that.
No, that's
Is that
called
more acceptable?
prostitution.
What you say, Naomi?
Why don't we just say some men do that then? Because I'm sure they do.
I'm saying some black men, just like she said, she don't want to date out of her race. I'm saying you could date inside your race and they still go do the same
that
shit.
Same thing will happen. That's true.
My kids,
So-
my kids, mom, they both white Mexican.
So let me ask y'all this: do y'all? So is the equivalent of, hey, what's your price for me to, you know, screw? Is that equivalent in y'all's opinion? Marcus and said,
Mm-hmm.
hey, you know, I know we only been talking like a week and a half, but I'm about $100 short on this MLGW bill. You think you can help me? Is that the same equivalent, or is it just kind of like?
I don't loan money if I don't know you less than 6 months.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm what you said. I'm not doing it. No, I'm sorry. It's getting cut off.
I ain't loaning you no money.
It's getting cut off. I guess we're gonna be in this bitch with some candles.
Exactly.
I guess a better question for me would be, what has transpired in this week that you even feel comfortable asking?
And that's the thing. In my case, literally nothing happened. We didn't even have a full phone conversation, barely any text. There was nothing. It was just immediately, can I just go ahead and fuck you for like, here's some money, can I fuck you?
Yeah, and so
in my situation, I'm well off.
Yeah,
I'm well off. You know, Marvin and Sid, they're around me all the time. I'm well off. But so I've been through that phase of not having nothing to having everything
Mm-hmm.
in between. So even my youngest daughter's mom. Okay, take your pussy off the table. What you got?
Well,
That
see,
is
so that
crazy. I hate that question right there. That is a stupid
Mm.
thing to say because at the end of the day,
Because
take
if
my-
wait,
if I take that
a
off
little
the table, I'm offering you a man, right? I'm offering you the same shit you got.
wait to me. Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. I jumped it. My bad.
No,
No,
that's
you good.
Come back.
because
Hey,
girl, you just got there
I'm
before
coming
me.
back
I'm
to you.
like, what?
I'm coming back to you. I'm coming
I
back to you,
digress.
Tamisha.
I'm be quiet.
No, I don't want you to be quiet. I'm coming back to you.
Look, you done made
I'm
her
coming
drink.
back to you. So, but listen, but
Mm-hmm.
check this out though. I'm just saying, if I'm going to work, 80 some odd hours a week, 45, whatever, how many hours a week. You know what I'm saying? I'm coaching our kids football team. I'm doing XYZ. And the only time I seem fit that you want to do something is when you want people to come over to the house. You cook because you have to cook because I make you cook. It's trust me.
You probably want to stop.
So where is the
I ain't
question? I want to know.
Hey, and guess what? I can call her on the phone right now and me and her chop it up. She knows she fucked up.
Well, so I feel like
what's the situation? Like, what is the? Are you giving me a scenario here, or are you just putting that out there?
I'm putting it out there because I want a response. Because if women, and not saying you, not
It's
saying
fine.
some
Bria, some women
women
do this because they have that available to them.
But what's available? I'm lost.
Oh, I'm gonna do this because I got a pussy.
What?
So
get away with
I think what he
basically leveraging sex
your
as a weapon to
your
get you to
pussy
do what you want.
to get you what I want you to do.
I mean, at the end of the day, you have the same power because you have a penis. But the thing is this: if she not doing what you wanted her to do, did it just happen one day that she don't do these things, or did she never have to do them?
She was like the reason why I learned how to cook.
But I'm saying, when you start fucking with her, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm from California. This is how we talk.
No, because we both in the West Coast, so you good.
Okay, so when you start fucking with her, did she cook you dinner? Did she clean up?
Yeah.
So she did all of these things at first, and then she just stopped.
Yeah. After she had our daughter, she fell the fuck off.
Oh well, shit. That is, I don't know what to tell you at that point. It's just how people say you bring your representative to play. It just depends on what that time frame is. Maybe you didn't give her enough time to where you even seen who she really was. Maybe y'all ended up pregnant before you even evaluated her and seen her in, like my grandma would say, all seasons. You know what I mean? You didn't get to see her in every season in order to know what she would be like if we were to move in together or take this step together after I give her this seed.
So I feel like and this is, anybody can answer. When we're in those situations, where it's a conversation like, what do you, as a man or as a woman, what do you bring to the table? I feel like that's a very, very overused topic and conversation, because it's like, I bring myself, and if I'm not good enough, then we ain't supposed to be together no way. Like,
I can't stand that.
Whoever I am is who I am, and what I bring to your hypothetical table is
I
me.
understand, but I understand the question being asked because you want to make sure you have some type of security with investing time in it to some form of fashion. So you don't want to walk up to the first man you see with ragtag clothes on. You know what I'm saying? And he come out and he want to start a life with you. You're gonna be less going for that because of his demeanor, his appearance. You at least want to get with somebody that at least know how to carry themselves. So you want to have some form of security, knowing that you're going into a possibly good thing or a long future.
But
So
at the
I
end of the
understand
day,
and
you
want to
don't
know.
ask nobody. You don't ask nobody what they bring into the table. Like what you do
Exactly.
is you assess that person, right? That's why we're
Right,
dating.
Absolutely.
That's
right.
why we're courting. That's
Absolutely.
why I'm asking you these questions because I'm assessing you. If I tell you
Mm-hmm.
what you bring into the table and this is what I need for you to bring to the table, guess what?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna bring everything you told them you need
Mm-hmm.
until you find
Mm-hmm.
out they really don't got that
Absolutely.
shit. Like
Absolutely.
Marcus
Absolutely.
situation. You put out there, I need a woman that's gonna cook for me. I need a woman that's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be loyal to me, which I hate that
Mm-hmm.
word because I'm not a dog. I
And
need
I'm not even saying like, you know what I'm saying? Like now I'm a busy person, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Mhm.
busy. I got my own businesses in Las Vegas. I got, I'm fucking with, Marvin and Sid out here in with AT&T. So,
Don't say that word.
huh?
We don't need. We think we
You
don't
weren't
say
supposed
we
to
don't
say
say
that.
that word.
Man,
We
we
no. We
I
don't need
fuck
no
with
cease
Mar-
and desist. We can't afford that shit. Go ahead.
but you know what I'm saying? Like, so I get that you don't have motherfuckers don't have the time to cook all the time. I
no, but
get
I'm
you.
saying if that was a prerequisite, like that's your standard. You want a
If you
woman.
get enough at 5 o'clock, if you get enough at 4:30, 5 o'clock, and I'm coming home 8, 9, 10, I wish you would tell me you made some Taco Bell in the microwave. Nigga, I hit you in your fucking eye.
But I'm saying though,
Over some tacos.
if you set that as a standard, you set that as a standard for being with you. This is what I want my woman to do. This is where I'm at. This is where I need her to be. That's a prerequisite, right? Then you don't fuck
Right.
with a woman who don't do that. So when you get in a relationship, if you telling women that this is while you're dating, you're telling a woman, I need for you to do blank, 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 whatever it is, right? That woman, if she want to fuck with you hard enough, she's gonna say, oh yeah, I do this, that, and she's gonna do it until her real self decides to show up.
Damn
Because
shit.
she don't do that.
Naomi said, fuck this shit. She out of here.
Yeah. So no. So Misha, let me ask you this, because you can't. I think when you were talking, it kind of brought another question. You said you hate the word loyal because you're
In
not a
reference
dog.
to me
Like
as
what?
a
Like
person, I'm
yeah, go
not a
ahead.
dog.
So
Like
what word would you rather? And I kind of like I get it. You aren't a dog, but what word would you rather you? Because I feel like a lot of men. And well, I don't want to speak for all men or a lot of men, but I know for me, man, if you are holding me down, you taking care of the family, you taking care of kids, you cook a nigga meal once a week, and you can deal with my bullshit, you the girl, you the woman for me. Oh, and you gotta have some titties. You the
I
girl for me.
I feel that. I feel that because that's how I am. I mean, y'all see how I am. I'm very blunt. I am who I am.
You're toxic. I'm
I
sorry.
stick it all.
You are
But if I love you, you my motherfucker.
future. So,
My Sydney.
but so what word would you rather use instead of loyal, or like so like what was your ideal person describe, or well, yeah, like what would your
I think it's more of a
what are your
mutual
what are your deal
respect.
breakers? Yeah,
well,
I
the
think
thing
mutual
is this,
respect
like
is kind of better.
what you
what's your
described is
respect?
not loyalty. That's me putting up with you. That's me liking you.
Yeah.
Me dealing with you. That's not loyalty at all. Loyalty is blind. No matter what you do, I'm with you. I'm sticking by you no matter what. So when I use the word loyal, right? I'm loyal to my hairdresser, right? I only go to that one person to get my hair done because I know she gonna do what she's supposed to do, and I'm not trusting nobody else with my hair. I'm loyal to the place where I buy my mangoes from. You know what I mean? Like I'm loyal to my team. I'm a Laker fan, good, bad, and different. I'm a Laker fan. Period.
Oh man. Oh man.
You know what I mean?
Oh
Even today, counting yesterday.
then we gonna pray on it.
You know, but I'm a Laker fan. No matter what, I'm there. You know what
I'm
I mean?
a
So when you talk about loyalty, it's like like with a dog, you could get out of my face, dog. You could disrespect the dog, and the dog because she know you gonna feed her when she get there. You know
I
what I
wanted
mean?
to
She's
ask
coming back
you.
right back home.
I
So
wanted
I
to.
Hold on, Mark.
don't use the
Hold
word
on, Mark. Hold on, Mark.
loyalty. I don't use the word loyalty when you describing me in a relationship simply because most people get loyalty and faithfulness confused.
You just answered my question for me, so you good.
Yeah, because I'm loyal to you don't mean I got to be faithful to you.
Well, damn.
I'm just saying it's not the same thing. And most
So
people equate it to be the same and it's not.
I
so
agree.
break down faith. Break that down. Break that faithfulness part down.
If I'm faithful to you in a relationship, that means I'm dealing with you, only you, right? There's a consequence for me not just putting my energy into us, into me only dealing with you. That's my faithfulness to you. But I could be loyal to you and support you and be having your back, and I could still be fucking with the man down the street.
Cold world.
Very.
But that's facts though.
That's
So
cold
it's not
world.
the same thing. And most people, when they use the word "I need your loyalty," they need your faithfulness, not your loyalty. Because loyalty is something totally different than faithfulness.
That's definitely you definitely put a different perspective on that shit. Like
I agree.
you definitely did. I appreciate that shit.
No problem.
So because you have a different perspective on loyalty, are you willing to accept the normal understanding of the term in other partners that you meet?
What you mean?
Because your definition of loyalty has transformed into your own personal vision of the word, your own personal definition. Uh
Actually, it's not. It's what's pulled right out of the dictionary.
okay. Well, you have your beliefs in the term and others have their meaning and beliefs in the term
Hmm.
regardless of what's in the dictionary.
Okay.
So, of course, you're gonna run across a lot of men that's gonna have that generic idea of the word loyalty.
Hmm.
So, so how do you deal with that, knowing
I
that you have
explained it to him. That's all. I explained to him why that's a term I can't let you have. You know what I mean? Until you
yeah,
show it to me.
I
Right? I'm
got
a realtor. I'm a realtor. And in real estate, I come across a lot of guys. And with guys, if you in the market to buy a property, sell a property, and you don't do it through me, but you want to fuck with me, and you claim what you're looking for is loyalty, you wasn't never loyal to me.
you. Well, yeah, business loyalty is first
You
type
didn't
of
show me.
loyalty.
You didn't show me no type of loyalty, so I don't have to show you any. But I will give you my definition of what I think it is. Just like in dating, I'm gonna give you my definition of what I think dating is. And
Okay,
if you can deal with that definition and it works for you, or we got the same, then we push forward. But if you're trying to convince me that it's different, then you might as well move along.
I got
So this question is for the ladies. Um, when you are examining or wanting to um, talk to a guy, do y'all really know in the first 5 minutes if y'all gonna let that nigga smash or not?
We do. So in most cases you do. Most cases you do. Sometimes what you do is you date outside of what your normal preferences are because you like for myself I was trying to prove to myself that I'm not this vain person that I don't only go for this type of dude. So I was dating different types of dudes. So those dudes had to prove to me and convince me that I might want to. But if they in my normal line of fire, I know before we go anywhere.
So inquiring minds want to know because we gonna tell folks sliding your DM one more time. What's your type?
Right now, I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh damn!
Just giving out too much information.
It's the same.
Alright, guys.
Look, it's the same generic thing like every other woman. I like them tall, dark, and handsome, over 6 feet. I already told you I like a goatee. I really don't like a beard. A low cut beard if it's one. That's
A
it's
beautiful one.
physical. It's all physical because I don't know nothing else until I talk to you.
Now, Naomi, you're laughing right now. You disappeared about 10 minutes. Where did you go?
You're not supposed to talk about that. See, shut up. Go back on mute.
No, we gonna talk about this right now.
No. See, you're making the editing part of my job
No,
too hard
it's raw and
we not
not fun.
That is not fun.
You are about to be permanently banned from Herc's world.
So that means I don't have to answer, right?
No, you
have
don't.
to answer. We need to. So
he is not your daddy. He is not your daddy. You do not got to tell him where you was.
I
wasn't
gonna ask all that. We wanted to know. Do you know in the first 5 minutes, if you're gonna let a dude get to your golden chocolate, and what's your type?
Do I know within the first 5 minutes? Absolutely not. Maybe like that for other people, but just not for me. 5 minutes and I know I'm gonna give you some? No. Number one, because in order for me to even get turned on, it just can't be physical appearance. If you don't do nothing to this mind, you're not getting none. Sorry. I mean, no, 5 minutes and all.
So, fellas, you're not getting none in the first
5 minutes.
5 minutes, maybe 10, not even 20 minutes. But what's your type?
It don't mean you're gonna give it to him in 5 minutes. It just know if he's a possibility. That's it.
Well, no, because
I can't even say
niggas
that.
Cause I know niggas be like, oh yeah, I know I got her, and then you open your mouth and you say the square root of 16 is 5, and now you stupid, and now you done just turned the wetness off. So, what's your type?
Because I tell people all the time, you can really talk yourself out of.
Absolutely. There you go. And because of that, in 5 minutes, I might be physically attracted to you, but in 5 minutes, no, because chances are,
as women, being totally honest, we could look at a dude and say, "Oh yeah," just like men do. I'm gonna fuck him. You say that. We say it, and it is what it is. At the end of the day, now once he started talking, you might say he really got on my nerves. He should have just not said shit.
So I what I can say for me is I can find him attractive, but I can't. For me, it's just different when it comes down to. I ain't gonna say different, but I have my own thought process when it comes down to seeing somebody sexually.
So, are you gonna tell us what your type is?
My type.
We're gonna tell folks slide in your DM. Period. I don't.
Oh, do not do that. Let's not do that. No.
They ain't gonna know what they is anyway, because it's something totally different. They can't even find you.
That part's coming.
It's hard to find.
That part comes at the end.
It is not hard to find.
That part is coming.
What is my type? I don't really have a type, if that makes sense.
I ain't got no type. Slide in the
equal opportunity.
You gotta have those questions. You gotta have that conversation because there's no type there.
Yeah, I can say like, oh god, he fine.
Yeah, because when I didn't have a type, I had to go through 20,000 questions, but I most definitely concluded that I got a type.
Bria, we know you know. Well, I can't say we know you know. But do you know in the first 5 minutes you're gonna give him some? And what's your type?
Like I said, when it comes to the physical attraction, it's like, yeah, like when you first start off, like, yeah, this could be a, like I said, a possibility. But when when it's a talking and it don't add up, then probably not. But it also depends on what type of mood I'm in, because sometimes I'm not after your brain, I'm after what you have anyway. So it just really depends.
Hey, straight like that, sis. Hey.
But so that's how it was dating like in the past for me. So like I said, this dating now is definitely going to be new and attempting to get out and really try to talk to people, because I don't know if I'm going to have that same excitement going out here, because people like Marcus, you know, you'd be jumping from here to here, here to here. I'm like, you know, I don't know.
But don't look so offended, sir.
I mean, not trying to offend you by no means. By no means. I don't know if I want or have that same energy for people right now. Like
I mean, but you newly out here, like you
like yeah, that was this is new.
Like that's within what 4 weeks?
I'm you know I'm a homebody. You know, Marv know, like you want to kick with me, you better get to me before I get to my fucking front door. Because not, nigga, I'm in the house. Listen, I
and
like.
You live in Vegas.
Vegas is a different story, different life.
I'm just saying, you live in Vegas, right? That's
yes,
or no, you don't live in Vegas.
I don't. I'm from Vegas.
Oh, from that you don't live there.
So where do you live now?
Oh, okay.
I'm down the street from this motherfucker.
You live in Memphis.
Memphis.
But next week when I'm out there, boom, you bitch, you gonna be in love.
Oh my god.
When we release the episode, and y'all slide look, because I'm an equal opportunist. Sliding brings DMs, but also when y'all see this flyer and y'all see Marcus on the flyer, and y'all decide to slide Marcus DMs. If you in Vegas,
yeah,
it's up
behind your shoulders.
Whoa.
No, if you slide in Marcus DM, you gotta slide some pictures in there, and then he gotta send you some
and
money.
charge him $40.
Right.
Don't forget to charge him $40.
Send him an invoice after you slide in his DM with your pictures.
It's PayPal or Venmo.
Remit payment too.
we use Zelle around here. We use Zelle.
Sorry. It's
we
Zelle.
use Zelle.
You can only receive it if you have a Zelle account, ladies. So phone number, email.
Absolutely.
What you charge of your $40?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, and just enclose the invoice when you send the picture. Kill it all right there.
Just put it. Just leave a title on there. You like that shit, didn't you?
There's more for $40.
Oh wow, that's funny as hell.
Who should they make the checkout to?
Me.
Oh man!
Wow.
Oh my goodness!
That
man,
you're gonna be in Love Entertainment.
Said Marcus, y'all out here, man. Do y'all know in the first 5 minutes if y'all gonna smash a chick? And what's y'all type?
I don't.
Cap. I call cap.
I really don't.
So you don't know if you would offer her that, because you know, like you said, you spread it. Everybody who wanted,
right.
They're gonna
I know you out here
because you about to die, Marcus. You
Give me 10 minutes.
No,
huh?
not sure.
Give me 6 minutes.
So you need.
Give me 6 minutes, not 5. Give me 6 minutes.
So what if I gave you 7? I gave you 7 minutes.
I'll break your back.
No, I didn't say you breaking it. I said, do you know if you're gonna offer it to break it? Yeah.
I'm gonna know by the end of the interaction. I'm gonna know real quick.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna know real quick. She can get it.
Right.
I'm gonna say by the end of the interaction, because motherfucker have a very nasty attitude with you. You know, you just like,
And
yeah,
that turn you
But
off.
none of that plays into part until you know, like when you see a woman, all of this is physicality to know if you're gonna have sex with them. It has nothing to do with the mentality, conversation, nothing. It's all physical. So when you look at a person, you know if you want to, they could get it or not. You know, at least if I'm being, I think you should. If you,
Oh,
if
I
you,
know. I know. Like it's. I look. Oh,
Be
and in
quiet, bro.
your
that would be
brain,
nice.
Quiet. Be quiet. Stop. Be
That would. I
quiet.
mean,
in your
look. That
brain,
would be
people
nice.
say that. Most people say that, like, oh, if I
Right.
could, you know. And but when you have a conversation with that person, you'd be like, oh my God, you look like that and you think like that. Lord, somebody help you.
Exactly.
Totally different thing.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like those
So,
dudes who be saying, quoting all that doggone Kevin Samuels, and they always want to quote Kevin Samuels all the freaking time. I'm like, but you look like that though. You can't take that kind of attitude.
And then like Kevin Samuels himself was not a, you know, not a bad dude at the end of the day, but you know,
Right.
so here's the thing. It made high value man a word, high value woman a thing when it's not a
Absolutely.
thing. Like that shit is
Absolutely.
ridiculous. But
Absolutely.
he told the truth and he was violent about, you know, he was brutally honest about the truth. And men just wanted to see the fact that women get brutally honest advice. And,
Yeah.
you know, simple. But
Yeah. We out there. We out
rest in
there.
peace, Kevin Samuel, because most men themselves won't give a woman brutally honest advice. But a
Mhm.
And
woman,
when we do get y'all brutally honest advice, now we assholes.
but it don't matter. The thing is, you gave her a piece of
Right.
your mind, and you shouldn't you
Yeah.
shouldn't care if you're an asshole or not because she's not the woman that you wanted to potentially kick it with anyway. You just telling her what
Right.
it is,
True.
right? I don't look at if I gotta tell a man a certain thing, then
But y'all know that shit don't go like that. For us.
It
but what would it matter?
doesn't. It
It wouldn't
doesn't.
matter
But
at the end of the day.
and that's kind of, yeah, just what she said. It wouldn't matter at the end of the day. Like if this isn't somebody that you even trying to be romantically involved with, she asked you a question, you told her the truth. How
Right.
she
And if
chooses
she
to
can't
chew and
accept that,
digest
that's
that,
on her.
that's her.
But you ask me.
Exactly.
It probably won because bitch, you asked me. That's
Yeah, that
Yeah,
now
bitch,
that right there
yeah.
should be the response. That right there should be the response right there. You
like
asked
bitch,
me.
you asked me.
You
Not bitch,
asked
you
me.
asked me. Like you don't know if she a bitch yet. You ain't even talked to her.
Oh my
so
god.
fellas, what is y'all type?
My type is you gotta know. I don't really. I want book smart and I want street smarts.
I might want Natasha.
Huh?
You want Tasha out pal.
I want Angela Valdez. I want Angela Valdez. You hear me?
No, hell no.
I
I
want
definitely
Angela
won't
Valdez.
want Angela.
She was with it.
Angela was stupid.
Angela was with it. She was covering up cases and everything.
That,
But Tamisha,
she was
shut up.
stupid.
Shut up, Tamisha. Street
Hey,
smart.
tell me to shut up on my show.
Shut up. Street smarts, book smarts. You know, it's the looks matter. It definitely matter because you don't try to be with no wildebeest.
Right.
Mud duck.
Yeah,
Who said it? Will it be?
but street smarts, book smarts.
I'ma say attractive to me mostly. Know how to treat me right. Is interested in me. Uh and deserving of me. So that's pretty much it. Me,
I
me,
gotta
me.
I gotta what is it called to piggyback off of that if I can because
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
me that is a standard and not necessarily a type.
Mm.
All right,
because
so
a type
I'm
is
going.
the
I'm going.
real
All right,
word.
all right. I can do.
Well,
I can do
listen,
one
wait.
better.
Let me tell you why I said that. Because a
Okay.
type, to me, that's like when you go into a store. I'm gonna use groceries because I like fruit, right? And then when I get ready to go, and this is a standard as well. I go and I'm gonna pick out a mango. It need to be this color, this softness, and that makes it good enough for me to take it home. Once I get it home, I'm gonna open it up. So I
Got you.
think when you're talking about type, is what's initially what prompts you to even go after this person or let that person go after you.
Okay. Well, I would say my type would be someone that feminine kind, has feminine mannerisms. You know, they ain't the little jumps with the hose throughout the dress. You know, it ain't their type. It's I would say a woman that can kind of distinguish herself from the crowd. Kind of my type. Of course, black is what I love. Not scared to go outside of it because I have been attracted to other races. So I basically say a woman that my type is a woman that thick, because I like them thick. I'm gonna say she's sweet, she kind, doesn't have a lot of masculine behaviors and mannerism.
Okay.
Slide his DM, ladies. Um, he can't play spades, but he's an overall good dude.
You gonna
That
have to
Oh,
was
let
a
that. You gonna have to
shot.
let that go.
oh,
That
that's
was
That
a
was a huge
shot.
shot.
You knew
Huge.
that.
Because
You
I
knew
can't
that was
play spades
coming.
either. So don't do that.
Oh no, y'all need
It's
to learn how
okay.
to play
It's
I
spades.
can
Y'all didn't
play.
like.
you know
I can
what?
play
Y'all didn't learn how
spades.
to play spades.
I bet
I mean, I
but
don't know how to play
I could play
dominoes that good, but I could play
nah,
spades.
me neither. I could play goldfish though.
That's spades.
Bow.
Mm, okay.
Got you.
Um, we're gonna go to break. Man, this has been interesting. We gonna get into our new segment when we get back. So stay tuned. Welcome back to Herc Square. I'm none other than your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, to be Herc. And if she says I'm not, that whole a liar. We're talking dated 2023, and we debuted a new segment last week. I don't know what we're gonna. I was thinking about what to call it, and I was thinking like something along the lines of: is it pimping? Is it simping? Or is it tripping? That's what we're gonna call it this week. Just and it may
Ooh.
change next week, but it's basically when we take an R&B song and kind of just figure out like how are we able like what why are we like why would you be able to say this shit and folks are like really vibing to it. So this week I chose a song entitled Disrespectful. This song is by Trey Songz, aka Mr. Still Your Girl and Mila J. The premise of this song is Trey Songz and Mila J are cheating on their prospective partners, um, and they don't really give a damn anymore. The reason I wanted to highlight this song is because there's a particular part of the song where I just was like, how did this like I would beat your ass or I would shoot you if you did this to me. Um, so I'm gonna pull it up real quick, and y'all just give me y'all opinion in a second. Give me a second. All right, here we go. Can y'all hear that? Thumbs up if y'all can hear that.
No. Mm-mm.
Nah, it's super low.
Mm-mm.
Okay, we're gonna use the other part of the technology to do this because the computer tripping. Okay. If we are in a relationship and we using condoms, and you let this another nigga use condoms that I bought, I'ma smack the shit out you. That's one. Two, why you watching this nigga clothes? You don't watch my clothes. I'm gonna beat your ass. And the part that really stuck out to me was you calling my you had the audacity to let this nigga call your phone at 4:00 in the morning after I done worked all day to provide for your stinking ass. And it's okay. So is it pimping, tripping, or is it simping? What do y'all think?
Naomi, you look like you already been involved in that already. Because the way your face looked just a little while ago. You were like, damn, I did watch the nigga clothes.
Hey, I be trying to tell y'all.
You got to keep your hands off the females for one. You can't do that. No, I'm part of this process of building you up, Herc.
Did you just say you gonna smack somebody?
You don't worry about my life. Worry about yours.
Oh, okay, my bad. Just checking.
You can't do it.
Go ahead.
You gotta do it with your pinky out because it's not a felony. So whatever you do, you choke. Look at Naomi like, damn, that must be me. He got my ass. Damn, he got my ass.
So I tell y'all I try to be transparent, and I do. When I was out here doing what I was doing, I was real disrespectful.
Because you have to be.
I was, I was going to folks' house at 4:00 in the morning. Didn't care who was there.
I was in the street. I was in the streets.
I was taking folks to other folks' favorite places to eat and didn't care. So I was real disrespectful when I was out here cheating. But we're not talking about me. The question was, is it pimping, tripping, or sipping? Naomi, why are you making that face? What you got to say?
Shrimping. I said you kind of are. You said I ain't talking about me. You kind of are the moment you said that.
I made mistakes, but no, is it pimping, tripping, or simping?
Or tripping? Okay, I was like, what's tripping?
Yeah, my bad. I said it wrong.
I think none of it applies, though. If I'm being honest, to this.
I'm gonna say I don't think that was a choice that you'll be able to use that kind of before.
And then you got to look at what somebody think is pimping, or simping,
right? That part too. Like
because
all of those are.
Yeah, because pimping to me is real pimping. Like that definitely doesn't pimping. Fall into pimping. Absolutely. And simping is what I heard. No, it's not simping at all. It's disrespectful. That's
which is the title of the song.
It was just the name of the song, disrespectful.
It's just disrespectful, and it's just pointing out all the ways you can be disrespectful when cheating on your partner. But the beat is so cold, you don't pay attention to what they saying. You just flowing with the music.
Well, no, when I first heard this song, I was like
listening to them lyrics, like, what the devil?
I'm a lyric person. I'm a lyric person, but that particular song, you don't necessarily. I know the whole song, and I don't pay attention to really the lyrics of the song. But I'm a lyrical person, especially when you're talking about rap. Like I'm a lyrics person. But R&B, you flowing with the rhythm of the song.
Yeah, today
It's
was
not
my
how
first
you
time
say it.
hearing it, so I'm
Right. It's
like,
not what you say, it's how you say it. And it's on top of that
mm-hmm,
beat and you saying it, people still vibing with it. That's it.
mm-hmm. And I think had I heard it in that like instance, like it was just something I heard, I probably would have been bopping to the
You
beat.
just gonna,
But
that beat is
yeah, when he sent it
especially
to
on
me,
the
I was like, oh, okay.
right. Because he asked you to examine the
Disrespectful.
song. Now I gotta examine
Yeah.
the song.
Now you're right. So now it's a
But
lens to it, and I'm
the
like,
way that song comes on the CD, he know what he doing because it come on right after Neighbors Know Your Name or whatever, you know what I mean? And then it's flowing the way that it flowed. You don't pay attention to being disrespectful. You call your phone at 5 a.m. That's what you gonna do.
Like he said,
You
he got
gonna
that
do it.
pimping. That pimping.
I
So
don't
I
see
mean,
that as pimping though.
But I
I
don't
think
think
pimping
none
would
of it
be
applies because
if the girl knew, like, yeah, I got these other chicks out here and they gonna do this and we gonna do that and we gonna go. That's different. You know, it's more so like I done got to the point that I'm disrespectful.
it's
But
just
pimping
disrespect.
to me, right? Pimping would be to me. She already know what I do, and she gonna keep rolling with it. And she ain't gonna say nothing about it.
Yeah, but see, pimping to me ain't even that because pimping is pimping, and you can't really put pimping is pimping.
Why'd she say it like that?
pimping is
If
pimping.
she ain't brought you no money at the end of the day,
That's
you
real
ain't pimped
pimping.
nothing.
I'm gonna say I
That's real
understood all
pimping.
of that. No explanation.
That's real
I
Okay.
pimping.
got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, if y'all were in that situation, have y'all ever been disrespectful like that or disrespected like that?
I've been
I ain't never
disrespected,
been
but
in that
never
Disrespected,
situation.
disrespectful.
definitely disrespected like that. From an ex, where it got to the point where he just decided to move somebody else into our apartment.
Ooh,
Yeah, it was a bad night. But no, I've definitely been like disrespected. It was a terrible relationship.
Yeah, I've been disrespected for sure, but never disrespectful. But I've been because I ain't never cheated in a relationship. But I mean, I had a man cheat on me with 14 different females.
You just have been through it all, honey. Ooh.
But at the end of the day, I had to look at myself and say, well, what in the hell? Because, I'm an attractive female.
Pick
And
me.
he was who he was at the end of the day. But it was something I needed from him that would allow me to know that half of these women exist and still didn't give a shit.
14 though? Like how? Like
I knew of 14. It could have been more, but I knew it was different. At least 14 bitches, 14 females that he could have cheated on me with. But at the end of the day, when
wow.
that happened, right, I was in a situation and I'm at home with my parents, and situation at home is different, right? I have at that time, my dad was addicted to drugs, and it wasn't a cool place to be. He had his own place. I had a car. His car wasn't up to par. So he needed my car. I needed to stay at his house. And at the end of the day, when I assessed that situation, that's what it was about. I needed to be at his house. And we was in that relationship for 2 years.
Mm.
Ooh, damn.
Wait a minute, that just kind of threw me all off.
Right? Everybody got all quiet. But it's when you need something from somebody else, that's what you looked at it. And I needed, like, his house for me was a place of peace. Mine was not.
I can relate to that.
Well,
I can relate to
I
some
can.
a home away from
Yeah.
home being your peace,
Yeah.
your getaway spot.
Right. So I
I
dealt
mean,
with him in a relationship in order to be able to,
absolutely.
be there.
I mean, I've never been disrespected. Have I been disrespectful? Yes. Um, that wasn't my intention. And then I think sometimes, I mean, it was eons ago, but I think sometimes you don't when you're acting out in your feelings, you don't really stand back and look at the whole picture because you're just acting out in your feelings. And I didn't know the woman existed. And when I found out she existed, I mean, she met me because he was a musician, and so I don't date musicians now. But
You was trading places.
whatever.
You was trading places.
So, I don't even know what that means. And so we met. She saw me at the show. She knew who I was. I didn't know who she was, and she had an issue with me, and I didn't even know who the lady was. So even after the show, when one of his friends pulled me aside and talked to me, and was like, that's this person and blah blah blah, this and that, I'm like, but she has an issue with me, and she knows who I am. I didn't even know that she existed.
So he was being disrespectful.
He was being disrespectful, and I mean, she made a big scene, and because I'm like, okay, well, let's see who he leave with. At that point, I got disrespectful because now I'm in my feelings because you're out here trying to make me look like a fool, and I didn't even know what was going on. I didn't know you
Absolutely.
exist.
But that's
I
a
didn't know
response.
feel
you
like that.
exist.
You deserve to feel like that.
Yeah, that's a response. Like, most women would, you know what I mean? But you coming up to me and you fucking my man, right?
And
So I'm gonna have a response. We got a response. But
like,
at the end of the day, it wasn't like you started off disrespectful. You just reacted disrespectfully.
I didn't even know what was going on. I did not. And the crazy part is, he didn't even invite her there. He invited me. So that alone told me,
being that
that
she
alone told me where their relationship, how far he might have been from that. And I'm like, he didn't even invite you here. He invited me, like, when I got the whole story. So it was, for me, it was more like a flexing moment, like, oh, you coming in my neck and you acting like this, and I just told you I don't even know who you are, and I didn't even know you all were together. So in that moment, I'm like, I did what I did. I'm like, oh, you got
the
an
fact
attitude?
that
Oh, you
he let her know who you was, he kept her on her toes and not you.
Right.
No, his friend, no, somebody else, a girl she knew me. So
but what
apparently
I'm saying
they
is,
had been.
She knew who you was at the end of the day.
Yeah, she did.
Right.
She did.
He knew.
She had my picture, everything pegged.
Right. He knew
everything.
She knew who you was. That's why she didn't get invited and you did. Or it would be the other way around. She gonna get invited and you don't, because he know y'all know who each other is.
Right.
Yeah, I had never been in that situation.
How did that make you feel?
Too many times for myself. Too many times.
How did that make you feel?
Dr. Phil, have you ever been disrespected or disrespectful?
One, I've definitely been disrespectful. I've been disrespected. With my oldest.
Please elaborate.
With my oldest kid, you know what I'm saying? My oldest kid, she put me on child support before we was even broke up.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, bitch, I kill you.
How is disrespectful?
And I'm the one. And I'm the crazy.
She just looking out for her baby.
Like, nigga, I'm the one paying for everything. What the fuck you talking about?
She making sure you gonna keep paying for it, because we about to break up. He gonna be taking his money, and I need it for our kid.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? And Misha, I got you. I understand. I got you.
So wait.
I don't have no kids, by the way, so I wouldn't know.
Right. So me, I'm like, okay, you only, at the time, you only hurting her, right?
Well, so let me ask you this: like, you said she put you on child support before y'all broke up. Like, were y'all talking about breaking up? Like, was that like an escape route for her?
She already knew. I mean, I didn't know, but I feel like, I feel like we weren't gonna be together for too much longer. You know what I'm saying? But so it was to the point, like, bro, I'm like, you mean tell me I can come see my kid, but but my daughter, her sister, can't come see her for Christmas.
She probably didn't like that sister's mama.
That's not my
That
problem.
is normally the case.
Y'all fight it out. That's not my
I'm
problem.
saying that's why your daughter
fight it
couldn't
out.
come, more than likely because she had a disrespectful encounter with that baby mama.
That's. I really hear what you saying, and I
But did it
honestly,
happen though?
no, it ain't go down nothing like that. She just seemed to the point where it's like she never wanted me to have nothing after that.
Did you cheat on her with this baby mama?
Huh?
Did you cheat on her with this baby mama or
No.
something? Was she
No,
first or what?
not at all. Not at all.
Maybe I think she was just bitter.
She was more
mad.
shocked. She was more shocked of like I wanted him not to have anything, and I'm with this new girl, and this nigga has everything.
Yeah, she was bitter.
So it blew up in her face.
She had already broken up with you.
So, but she didn't want me to. She didn't want me to have anything.
Mm-hmm.
She seen that I had everything, and that shit pissed her off.
So, question: when you got with her, right? Did she provide everything? Was she the person? Like, did y'all live together? Like, you moved in with her? What? How did that?
We lived together. We had our own place together. But what I wasn't rolling with was me coming home and your mama in my motherfucking bathtub, taking a bath and shit like that.
What?
What? Huh? What?
Because I'm just confused as to why she would break up with you and just be annoyed that you
would never
understand.
That's a private conversation. That's another conversation. I got years of footage, tape to talk to you about this shit.
So then why do you allow yourself to be in this situation, sir?
Oh, I'm not. I don't, bitch. Marvin, what I tell you, my youngest daughter, me and my baby mom, we cool to the motherfucker. I can sit on the phone with her for hours and chop it up. My oldest daughter, bitch, don't even speak to me.
But I'm saying, like you say, you got years of footage and evidence. How you get years of it? I mean,
because you're not a black guy that goes in the court. You're not a black guy that goes in the court to get custody of his daughter.
Oh, okay. So you got years and years of stuff from y'all going in and out of court.
You go in. When dudes say this shit to you, believe it. We go in losing off top.
No, you don't got to tell me I live in California. You definitely, mom have all the rights in California, but I've been there with my brother and one of my exes, so I totally understand.
So the same judge that signed off on my joint custody of my youngest daughter is the same fucking judge that I'm dealing with my oldest daughter. How the fuck you know my name? You know my name.
But I'm like, how is it that you like she can't see, like, when you get this baby, she can't see the other baby and she don't want you to have nothing, like
exactly.
She broke up with you
because of them motherfuckers.
But what happened? Something had to happen in order for her to decide that I'm gonna break up with you. Like, I'm
like, was she like already dating somebody else and then was already anticipating leaving?
Just, like, just one day you woke up and she was like,
just like she was just sick of your shit and just like left.
It's some shit.
Something had to happen for any of this to transpire.
She can say she's sick of my shit, but I'm not gonna sit up here and take care of your mama too.
So what it was at the end of the day, she chose her mama, and she was like, nigga, we're done then.
Even her own brother was like, I'm not doing this shit.
And she must not be a black woman that you're dealing with.
She white and Samoan.
Okay.
Samoan.
Yeah, I was thinking.
I mean, I'm not saying anything bad because you're not black. I just heard the emphasis when you said you're not a black guy going to court. And so, like, I see that as well. and not to put any fault on you,
But
sir.
when I'm telling you, when I went to the court, when my younger daughter mama, she's white in Spanish, giving this nigga joint custody. I don't want nothing from him. He ain't got to give me shit. I want his daughter to be with him.
So you particularly date out of your race then?
That was my question. That was going to be my next question.
I'm sorry, I done went all off and over the place.
Now you just asking the questions that
No,
we
you know,
wondering
that was the
too.
next question.
My last relationship, she was a black girl. Marvin, you know her. I mean, she was a black girl. I
So
date
most of the time, though, do you date black women?
I date whoever
like you,
whoever like me, whoever I fuck with. She can be white.
How's that working out for you? Like it just don't seem like you're not really dating with a purpose, correct? You're just kind of
because he's about to die. He mingling.
I forgot about that.
Wow, Misha, really?
He's
really
living like
he said he about to die. He said,
I know he was trying to put all of us in the grave, though.
He the same. He only 5 years younger than me. He about to die too. So, and he said that if they want it, they gonna get it. And if a baby come after that and he got to go through this bullshit, then it is what it is because everybody get to get it. Because they want it.
I'm about to die. Thank you.
And we about to die.
You know what? Just you know what? Don't die on Herc's World, man. We're gonna take our last break. We're gonna let folks tell y'all what they can
do date with a purpose, though. I do date with a purpose.
You said you didn't slide in there and defend yourself real quick.
You said you did. You said if they ask, you
black women. I'm not only talking to white women. Whoever I measure with.
But predominantly, what it looked like. Your last 10 people you dated, what they look like?
No, last 10 they were out of race.
Hey, speak of that. I didn't hear nothing.
You know what? Before
English, please.
Before Marcus digs himself another grave, we gonna break. We'll be right back.
You said everything.
Of course, you dug the grave because you about to die.
I'm swinging.
But we didn't hear no English.
Welcome back to Herc's World, man. I am none other than your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, Big Herc. And if that Jezebel says I'm not, she's a liar. Marcus.
I'm that nigga. Yes, I am.
I mean, just let me know if you need somebody to do a eulogy or something for you.
No, you're very interesting, to say the least.
It's that Casamigos.
Yes.
If you,
babe, I don't know.
You should have had classes and you wouldn't be like this.
No.
Misha. Yes.
This man is like this on a regular Tuesday.
Oh, man. Cause y'all letting him drink Casamigos.
You don't even drink Casamigos. We could be at a random spot.
It ain't just the Casamigos, though. It's him drinking the Casamigos impending his death. That's what I'm saying.
Look, and you come on, okay? You come on camera. You can get your ass on camera.
Okay,
boy, listen, I'm trying to find my other cell phone.
Wait a minute. We've lost all control.
Can I take? I'm be back in 5. Y'all, I'll be back.
Well, hold on, because we about to wrap up. So you about to be gone.
I had a lot of wine.
Well, we gonna go to you last then.
Okay.
Sid, tell the people where they can find you if you want to be found.
Facebook,
and
IG.
A quote you live by.
Okay.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
Facebook, IG, I'm on there. Cedric Rutherford, hit me up. Give me a follow, I follow back. Quote I live by. I say for this week, my quote I've been living by is: you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. and that's really got something to do with what I do for my day-to-day job. And I just kind of thought, I miss 100% of the closes I don't get. You know what I'm saying? With my little profession that I do. So that's really what I've been living for this week.
Okay. Naomi, what can they find you if you want to be found? A quote you live by, and did you have fun?
Where you can find me, you can find me in the mall.
It's going
You can
down.
find me on Instagram. Absolutely. You can find me on Instagram. You can search my real name, which is Naomi, or my Instagram name is Proverbial Eyes. I did have fun, and if it was a quote that I would have, it is actually on my Instagram page. Vision isn't just eyes. See the situation with your heart, and the choice will be obvious.
Okay. Marcus, aka Mr. I'm gonna die soon, also known as Future Junior. What can they find you if you want to be found, and a quote you live by?
I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. My first last name, simple as that.
You
My
got to
quote,
tell them your first and last name, sir.
Marcus Winder.
Thank you. Your quote.
My quote, man, is fuck it.
Wait a minute. You got to finish that quote. That ain't all that quote.
That's
Because
cool.
what? Because
No,
what?
that's it. That's it.
Remember what
That's
he said in the
his.
beginning? He said F it because
Yeah.
now stop. Finish the quote. Do it right.
Oh God! If I don't find a way to clip that shit,
Don't
I'm
be
doing
editing
myself
me
up.
out either, motherfucker.
No, we're not going. No, you. If nobody
Man,
else
wow.
makes this episode, your ass is gonna be on this episode.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
God. Tamisha, I don't know how you gonna follow that, but where can they find you if you want to be found? A quote you live by. Did you have fun? All that.
I would say I did enjoy this. I love talking about relationships. Period. Even though I'm single, I love talking about relationships. I actually like being in a relationship. So, where to find me? On Facebook, I am Tamisha, always a lady, still Roman numeral 2, because I forgot the password to the first one. And then
So she said, don't put the first Roman numeral. You ain't gonna find it.
you gotta put
Right.
Roman
Okay,
numeral
got you,
2
got
because I couldn't remember the password or the first one and whatever. So if you put a request there, I ain't gonna never get it. IG, and I have like 4 pages because I have a business page, but my personal is that. And then my IG would also be T Lady Me MI. Um and that's that. Personal quote I live by is walk in love, treat people how you want to be treated. Simple as that.
No, you just need to say you're about to die.
I ain't
No,
worried
sweetie,
about
that's
dying
yours.
though. But the thing is, me dying and me transitioning, because energy is energy, I'll never actually die. I'll just come here and be in a different type of a form, right? You just won't see this face, but
Who told you
physically,
that
my energy will be here forever.
to me?
You don't.
It's been a great.
You
It's been
don't
a,
stop.
yeah. I like rocking with you. she cool as fuck.
We are never giving Marcus drink ever again.
What you
Oh God.
be that? You can't tell me. To me, like you gonna
Right? You
No,
gonna take that man Casamigos away?
no. From this point on, if Marcus is gonna be on Herc's World, He can't have no type of alcohol. He got to be sober.
But you said he act like this regardless, though. So I don't understand.
But he drink at work, so there's always that.
You can't put this
Nothing
shit
wrong
out
with
there in
that.
the
The
atmosphere
best
like
time to
that.
drink
What are
is
you
at work
doing?
because then it help you be yourself.
Said this nigga done told the whole world. Said
They don't know what.
You
They
think
don't.
at work too?
He gonna
Okay.
edit that out.
Had-
He gonna edit that out. He can't.
Had you not said what you said, they wouldn't know that, dummy.
Right. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool though. But, hey, I'm gonna let y'all go. I gotta hop out.
All right, bro. Bria,
Yeah.
where can they find you if you want to be found? Did you have fun and a quote that you live by?
Yeah, this was definitely very interesting to see the different types of what's going on in the dating world. And I'm not interested in doing this dating thing right now. I'm really not. No. I think I'm gonna just stay to myself for a little minute.
Oh, it's okay. It
And nothing's
really
wrong
is.
with it. I mean, you are a month out of handcuffs, honey. Do your thing. However long it takes you to do it,
Mm-hmm.
do you.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
however
know
many
it
people
is.
you explore in the process, it is your business, like Tabitha said.
Mm-hmm.
And that part I can live by. That that quote is my business.
Right.
But we gonna see. We gonna see how it works. I'm definitely not gonna do the dating apps. Like I said, I tried to do that once. I don't think I'm going to do that. It's gonna be the having to get up and go out and actually meet people again. Whew.
But your
I
DMs is open, right? So you might not even have to do that. Mm.
We'll see. We'll see. What has popped in my DMs has not been of interest to me.
I feel you. I feel you.
So,
Bunch of
but yeah.
remotes and bananas.
Well, yeah. My little quote I could do. So I actually just heard it. It says, "Do not complain about what you didn't get from the work that you didn't put in." So I think that can kind of pertain to relationship wise, work, all of it. You can find me Facebook, Breeson Trail, Instagram, Victress 1920. So, and I think Twitter uniquely _ Bree. I don't really use it, but I'm on there.
Well, this was part one of a series. Dating in 2023. I don't know what to expect from parts 2 or 3. But if y'all don't come with this type of energy, y'all slipping. It has been fun. We've heard all different type of perspectives from dating. We've heard Christian ways, and we've heard grown lady ways. We've heard sophisticated guy ways. We've heard, hey, just fuck because you about to die. We've heard it all, man. I'm thoroughly impressed. Like I will say, I'm glad I'm not out. I'm not out here in these streets. I'm on this porch, admiring from afar. Um, so as always, slide these folks DMs and see what happens. Because I am still trying to get a Herc World wedding, and if y'all happen to spark and y'all get married, I'll come to the wedding. I'll bring you a good gift and I'll dance. So this is part one.
We're not doing that. We're not giving you a Herc World wedding.
You know what? Put yourself back on mute. This is my monologue, my ending monologue. You fucking it up. Damn, Future. Anyway, as always, if you don't work, you don't eat. You got crawl for you can walk for you can run, and man, run before you can fly. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, the Big Herc. And you've been listening to Herc's World, man. It's part one for Dating 2023. We'll see y'all next week.